Well, hello there again, my good old friends. I hope you're all keeping fit and healthy. Thanks a million for the comments again, the new subs, plenty new subs. I hope you backed a few winners today. My video didn't go too well. I started off great with the first race, Air Force One. Each way second in the second race. I thought Pierre Bonnard was going to do me a good turn, finish second. What a race with Boss Man, slow down Kenny. Jace, I'll tell you one thing. Item was some horse. I was going to back Almerac each way. And I thought he had a won at one stage. But that was a good race. I mean, he had the form to win. Simple as that. Item. And there could be a few turnarounds in the next few days with these favourites. Kilmeaden. I don't know what the name of God Clifford Lee was doing. He brought him out 20 lengths in front for the whole race. I thought he was going to hold on. That was the 410, Kilmeaden. Fell out of the back of the telly. Fell out of the back of the fucking telly. I tried to push him back into the telly, but I couldn't. He was too heavy. Underwriter. Drifted out to 20s. Waste of time. Persian Spring in the last. Non-runner. So out of the each way lucky 15, I got back exactly 960. So I'm down about 12 quid. But we'll make that back tomorrow. Now, I have a different approach for tomorrow. I'm going to give you 7 horses real quick. I'm going to give you a nap and two each way naps. But what I'm going to do tomorrow for the 7 races, I'm just going to spend €4 on each race. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, there'll be 5 €2 each way races. And then there'll be, I'll read them out to you. I'm spending €4 on each race. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. And I'm going to back it. I'm not going to back it tonight. I'm going to back it before the race is off. Because prices and all that. When you do an L bet with QuinnBet and you take a price of 10 to 1 and he wins a 20 to 1, 30 to 1, you won't guess it. Especially in a lucky 15. So I'm going to back all singles tomorrow. I didn't do that for a long time. Right, so we'll start off anyway. Alright. Only 3.5 minutes in. Best of luck again for tomorrow now, my friends. Now remember, small stakes. Small stakes. In the 150, I spent the last 3 to 4 hours working out which horse in every single, the whole 7 races, that likes soft ground the most. And most of the wins, the seconds, the thirds and the fourths today came from roughly stalls 1 to 8. So you have to look for the horses that like the soft ground. You've also to look for the draw. A lot of tomorrow's fancies are drawn seriously high. I don't think it's going to suit them. Not at York. But we'll see what we can do. The first race, the 150. I made a mistake now. I never wrote down the number of the horse in front of the horse. Where are you, Cody? The first race, the 150, I went for number 13, Miss Cody. Ross Ryan for Clive Cox. And Miss Cody is 28 to 1. Right? Now, the second race, there's a little story to the second race. For those of you who have been following me with the last 3-4 months, I'll give you 3 horses for your notebook. 2 of them ran shortly after I gave them to you. 1 pissed up and 1 was second. And I spotted this horse today in the second race at York. And I went straight back to my notebook and I said, I know the name of this horse now, there's something. So this is the third horse that was in my notebook. 3, he didn't run. I'll tell you now in a second. Yeah, he didn't run with 61 days. So it must have been about 2 months ago I gave you those 3 horses. Anyway, the 225 at York, I've gone for number 17. The best has yet to come. Third first time out, won his last race. He've only 2 runs. Mikey Sheehy for Aidan Keatley. Beautiful draw in number 2. I'm not even going to look at anything else in the race. That's number 17 in the second race. The best has yet to come. 33 to 1, my friends. 33 to 1. The third race at York on day 2 is at 3 o'clock. And this is one of my strong fancies of the day. I've gone for number 4, Centigrade. Ross O'Ryan again for Rave Beckett. And number 4, Centigrade, is a 3 to 1 favourite. We're getting back to 2 of those horses now in a minute. The fourth race is the 335. Sorry now, go back to the 3 o'clock for a minute. Centigrade is 3 to 1 favourite. I'm going to give you an each way horse in that race as well. Yorkshire. Just because it's a York meeting and in good form and he likes soft ground. That's the 3 o'clock. Centigrade, 3 to 1 favourite. And Yorkshire in the same race. 28 to 1 each way. Right, we'll move on to the 335 now, my friends. Calpana, very strong favourite. Again, I think it's going to piss rain overnight and it's going to piss rain tomorrow in that part of the world, so I don't know that suit Calpana. He's the best horse in the race, but then again, look at today, lads. Ombudsman and Constitution River, both beaten. There's no such thing as a banker. No such thing as a banker. The 335. I've gone for a horse that I'm talking about for weeks and weeks. He won for me last time out and I'm going to stick with him. Joanna Welch. Joanna Welch, number 6. Dylan Brown McMonigal for Joseph O'Brien. 4 to 1, third favourite. That's number 6 in the 335. The 5th race is the 410. The 410. Now my original pick in this race was Rhapsody. Till I went through all the form of the 15 horses, the 15 runners, ground, draw, everything. That don't mean they're going to win or lose. You know what I mean? It's all a game of luck, you know that. But I've come down at number 5. Perfect Your Craft. Billy Lee for Paddy Toomey. Now Paddy had a wicked, very strongly fancied horse beaten today. And you don't leave York without a winner, Paddy Toomey. So number 5, Perfect Your Craft. 20 to 1, my friends. 20 to 1 each way. Now there's some good horses for tomorrow. We're almost there. It's going to be a 15-minute video, I'd say. The second last race, the 4:45. I have gone for number 13, Unlucky for Some, which I'm not going to be able to pronounce. I normally look at a video of his last run and get a good figuration of his name. Number 13, Carolus, something like that. That's why I like to give the number to the horse. Carolus. Number 13, David Egan for John Butler. Now John had a good winner today, I think, as far as I remember. And he had 2 winners yesterday. John Butler. And number 13 is 20 to 1. 20 to 1 each way, my friends. I'm going to back them all single. You're wasting your money sometimes with your lucky 31s and because you can only do a small bet. I'm going to put 4 euros on each race tomorrow. 28 euros I'm going to spend. There'll be 2 euros each way on all those big prices. And there'll be 4 euros on the horses I fancy. That's why I'm going to work it tomorrow. See what happens. And I'm going to back the horse just before the race. The 5:20, the last race. Another 7 furlong class 2. I can't figure out why I didn't remember to write down the numbers of the horse. I went for number 12. Coyam. Number 12, Coyam, drawn 3, perfect. Danny Third Hope for Ed Bettle. Now Bettle is not going to leave he's not going to leave the York meeting without a winner or 2, believe me. I'm still waiting for a good horse for Richard Fahey. He won down the bottom, number 19. Cote Bell. But he doesn't like the ground. He's £1 out of the handicap. Drawn a lovely draw, drawn 5. Drawn 5. What price is he? 40 to 1. So I'll stick to my Coyam. Number 12 Coyam. 16 to 1, my friends. Right. So that's my 7 picks. Well, 8 picks for tomorrow. My nap for tomorrow is in the 3 o'clock. Centigrade. 3 to 1 nap. One of my each way naps is going to be Yorkshire in the same race. 3 o'clock, Yorkshire. 28 to 1. And my main each way nap is going to be the horse I just mentioned in the 5:20. Coyam. Number 12 Coyam in the 5:20. 16 to 1 each way. That's my third nap. Now, I know Billy Knocknan is on the favour tomorrow in the first race. Billy never went to York today, Billy the Kid, Billy Knocknan. Instead, he went to Kempton for 6 mounts. Now, one of the most upcoming jockeys on the planet. He had 6 runners at Kempton, no wins. No wins, no winners. Billy, I hope that don't hurt your confidence, kid. You're bound to get a few at York. Good old jockey. Good old jockey. And for those of you who don't know the horse on my thumbnail, I asked this question months ago and nobody could guess it until I gave them a few hints. The horse on my thumbnail is Frankel, the one and only. 14 runs, 14 wins. Some horse. Best of luck for tomorrow, my friends. I'll give you a small little bit of advice. Do the same as I'm doing, back one at a time. Small money. It's hard to get the winners. Hard to get the winners. I'll say good night and God bless. It's 5 to 10 now. I should have this uploaded by 11 o'clock. Normally it takes about an hour with the slow internet. It is dark now at 9 o'clock. Piss and rain last night, late last night. So the winter is back. The winter is back. Them heat waves are gone. So I'll say good night, God bless. Keep the good side out. Gamble responsibly, my friends. Gamble responsibly. Only bet what you can afford. And never ever chase your bets. Never chase your money. That's the worst thing in the world you can do. Never chase your money. If you're down after 3, 4, 5 horses, walk away. Best advice you're ever going to get. Walk away. I'll speak to you tomorrow night, my friends, for Friday, okay? Good night and God bless. Kenny from Tipperary, over and out.